It's so strong in the
Right, hello everyone, welcome back. It's been a while again, I know. I'm still the worst YouTuber, or motovlogger actually. I'm not the worst YouTuber, but I'm the worst motovlogger there is. What am I doing today? Well, actually, I've been really busy first. That's why haven't been uploading. So, you know, please do excuse me for that. I've been writing my dissertation. It's been hectic, 100 miles an hour, that kind of good stuff. As for today, what are we doing? Well, I need to go down there first, so I don't have a clue what I'm doing. But yeah, today I am going into central London. I know, right? Absolutely insane. I'm going to meet with a guy called Ollie, who is filming a production called Lost Motorcycles of London, and the production's pretty much, or the short films, if you will, are pretty much about motorcyclists' views on ULEZ, more specifically motorcyclists who are going to be affected by ULEZ. He's already done a few short films with a few riders, and they've been absolutely incredible. They've really touched on the issue surrounding ULEZ, how it doesn't make sense, how it's not fair, how motorcycles shouldn't be included in this ridiculous ULEZ scheme, and it's been really good. A mutual friend of ours connected us, said, you know, I've got this lad here who owns an old Phaser. He'll be affected by ULEZ, and you know, numbers exchanged, and yeah, here we are. I'm going to go meet him today, get some good filming done, hopefully give him some insightful views and opinions of ULEZ. And yeah, we'll see where it goes from there. Whilst I'm on the topic of ULEZ, I mean, I'm always on the topic of ULEZ, but while I've just mentioned it just a second ago, you may remember in previous videos I announced that Manchester and Birmingham were two cities to introduce low emission zones, since London had announced that they were to release low emission zones and ultra low emission zones. Birmingham and Manchester announced that they were going to introduce such programs as well. But motorcycles were excluded in both of those cities. So if you ride a motorcycle in Manchester or Birmingham and you ride it in the low emission zones, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how old your bike is, you won't pay, because Birmingham and Manchester have obviously done the research, and they know that motorcycles are quite good for pollution, for congestion. And yeah, they just did the common sense smart thing. Well, since that video, guess what? Two more cities have announced low emission zones: Newcastle and Cardiff. And guess what again? They have both exempt motorcycles from their charges. So London, TfL, Sadiq Khan, they must be feeling pretty lonely right about now, because, well, I mean, they're the geniuses behind this this ultra low emission zone. You know, they've really thought this out. You know, they've done all their hardcore research and what have you. You know, they're geniuses. Oh, wait a minute, no, because every other major city in the UK that seems to be following this approach then looks at everything you've done and go, yep, that makes sense, yep, that makes sense. Oh, motorcycles? Well, that doesn't make sense. And they've scrapped it. They've got rid of the charge for motorcyclists because they know it's not a good idea. Yeah, come over, mate. Yeah, you're fine, come on. I don't know why I talk to people like that, because he can't hear me. Oh, yep, you might as well. I didn't actually, that was a bit last minute. You're going to stay in this lane as well, aren't you? Okay, that's fair. Oh, the van behind me is going to overtake. I've completely lost what I'm saying. So yeah, that's now four. That's four major cities since London announced the ultra low emission zone, that have then announced their own low emission zone, but are not going to charge motorcyclists. I mean, It's ridiculous, isn't it? It's not too late either. Shadiq Khan, I really wouldn't mind if Shadiq Khan just, you know, I don't know, said in the London Assembly or released a statement saying, look, we've got this all wrong. You know, obviously research, data, and all the rest of it shows that motorcycles are fine. You know, and they really shouldn't have to pay this this charge. I'd respect him for coming out and admitting he was wrong, but I don't see it happening. And on April the 8th, ULEZ will come in and motorcyclists will be unfairly charged. Oh, mate. Yeah, you alright, mate? Yep. Shit, hell, that. I didn't want him to carry on driving with it, but I think he spotted it probably before I did. Fair play to him for stopping. I know it might not be ideal for everyone. Sorry, mate. But that's the risk you gotta take. Can't drive like that. You never know what will happen. Might come off and take me out. Oh well. Ooh, probably not going to make that one. Ooh, just. Oh, now we're both stuck. What are you going to do, mate? Because I'll follow you. What is the sneaky son of a bitch? Oh, we've been caught. How stupid of us. Can we both make it, mate? Whilst I remember, if you haven't already, go check out Uncle Red's latest video on the MCN London Motorcycle Show. It's quite a good watch. He summed up the event quite well. You can obviously tell from his disappointment of there not being a Rocket 3. That was it. I almost forgot. But yeah, it's a good video. He talks about ULEZ. I've even got Uncle Red talking about it now. And yeah, he summed it up really well also, so yeah, go check it out. It's a good watch. Hopefully in the future some joint projects between me and Uncle Red. That's the plan anyway. I just need to get off my arse and sort that out, but yeah, look forward to it. It will happen, I promise. Okay. Sounds good.
So we'll do that until some sort of suitable halfway point, and then we'll stop.
Mhm.
Switch the camera to the front, and then we'll let you lead us around.
Sounds good. It is for me, definitely, yeah. As a university student, just sort of flogging a bike and going out and buying a brand new one isn't exactly doable at the moment. And to me, there's nothing wrong with my Phaser, so I don't see why I should have to sell it. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I think most people who obviously need a vehicle to commute or need a vehicle to get around a major city, they obviously just look at their vehicles, cars in specific, as a way of getting around. But motorcyclists, I don't feel we ever do that. I feel there's much more to it, especially from my perspective. It's more than just a way of getting around. It's a lifestyle, and I definitely feel connected to motorcycling. I couldn't live without it. If someone said to me I had to get rid of the bike and go and purchase a car, I just wouldn't do it. I would stick to the old sort of motorcyclist rebellion lifestyle and do everything in my power to stay on a motorcycle. yeah, this is it. He's obviously, Sadiq Khan has obviously tried to plead to the general public, to parents, that this is going to be the safest option for their children in the future, to get them all on public transport. But again, there has been research out there that shows that there are dangerous levels of toxins in the tube stations underground, and there has been no statement, there has been no scheme or any action plan from TfL or the Mayor of London to deal with this. And so it just seems that they aren't prepared to deal with this until it sort of happens and ULEZ comes into play. Right, so couldn't get on the bike then. That is all the filming done. Hopefully I have given them some good answers to their questions, as well as some good footage of me riding. Oh, I've also just gotten cramp in my left thigh. Oh, that's uncomfortable. Oh, that was interesting. That was really interesting. I'm really happy I did that. Hopefully it will all come out good. I'll definitely include some form of clip or some form of link when it all gets released and published. Show you guys on the channel, and yeah, hopefully it's all good stuff. Right guys, my ride home is going to be quite boring. It's literally just going to be associated with traffic and filtering as always. Hope you enjoyed this very unique video. Hopefully my angle of things was interesting to watch, and yeah, hopefully the next video isn't too far away. Apart from that, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers guys.